Hey everyone, Professor Baldwin here, and today we're going to solve an equation by completing the square. Remember that the first step is to make sure that that constant is all by itself on the right. And here our constant 24 is already by itself on the right. The next is to calculate b over 2. And remember that the b comes from the ax squared plus bx plus c, or standard form of a quadratic. So b over 2 here would be negative 2 over 2, or negative 1. And really, we need b over 2 squared, which is negative 1 squared, or 1. This is the square that we're going to add to both sides of our given equation. So x squared minus 2x, add that 1, and on the right, 24, and we add that 1. The left stays as it is, x squared minus 2x plus 1, and the right side becomes 25. Now the reason that you complete the square is because it gives you a perfect square trinomial on the left. So this x squared minus 2x plus 1 factors to something squared. It factors to x minus 1. Not a coincidence that this minus 1 is the same as the b over 2. This will always be that second term of your binomial for your perfect square trinomial. So now we have x minus 1 squared equals 25. And to solve this, you use the square root property. So you take the square root of both sides. That gives you x minus 1 equals plus or minus the square root of 25. And 25 is a perfect square, so we can take the square root of that, which is 5. Now you should understand why we need the plus and the minus, because a positive 5 times a positive 5 gives us that radicand of 25, but also the negative 5 times a negative 5. This is why we need to include the plus and the minus. Now we need to solve for x, and to do that, we're going to need to isolate it. So we'll add 1 to both sides. That gives us x equals 1 plus or minus 5. And we're not done yet. Because this plus or minus, we have two possible solutions. We have x equals 1 plus 5, and we have x equals 1 minus 5. Finishing the 1 plus 5 for the first solution, we get x equals 6. And for the second, 1 minus 5, we get x equals negative 4. So our possible answers are x equals 6 or negative 4.